Happy Monday to my online course. I just wanted to do a very quick rundown of what you have in this week 5's module. This week is all about planning our business messages. There is a PowerPoint that is posted for you already. I'll also try to get up, for those that would want one, a copy of the lecture that I do live. But the PowerPoint probably is going to be the most useful because you can go in and look at some slides that give you specific examples that are going to help you tremendously with the individual assignment. I'll go back and talk about that individual assignment in just a minute, but this week you also have your APA list of proposed references. If you forgot about what this topic is all about and what is this APA project, scroll back down if you would to week 2, I believe it is, and there is an overview of what this project is all about, as well as topic instructions and what that topic is. Right there it says overview of APA topic and basic information. Also at the very bottom of the modules, there's a whole module that just has all APA stuff in there. You can find a lot of help with Al Purdue. You can also find a lot of information in your Comp 1 handbook. There are also handbooks that you can access through Cengage with all of those texts that are at your fingertip from buying Cengage Unlimited. And of course, you can get help from the library or myself. And so I get a question a lot, are those APA references, will I be allowed to change one if I need to or swap it out? And the answer is yes. I really don't want anybody starting from scratch again in a few weeks, but if you find a reference that's better and you want to switch one out or you want to add one, that is perfectly fine. No more APA videos. Now we're moving on to our business English in MindTap that you can link over to. You see this week is sentences, elements, varieties, patterns, and types and faults, as well as you have your regular MindTap chapter. So let's talk just very briefly about this individual assignment. If you'll click on, and like I said, if you will go through the PowerPoint, it talks about each of these individual things and kind of gives you a what not to do versus what to do example, which I feel like will help tremendously. You have 3 to fix on each type that it goes through in the PowerPoint. So there are 4 or 5 different things that they talk about in the PowerPoint, and now they're wanting you to make sure you understand how to make something you view. So in the first section 4.1, you're going to take these and you're going to flip them to UView. So instead of being all about we, because we have automated our mobile worker trip forms, we need all employees to use the Smart Trip Travel. Okay, instead we want that to be in UView. So we would switch that to in order to help you be reimbursed quicker, or in order to help you, and then move on with the rest of the sentence. In number 2, we are issuing all our customers new chip-enabled credit cards. We don't care, or the audience does not care about the company. They want to know what's in it for me, remember? And so according to our text, we need to flip that to, in order to prevent you from fraud, we are giving you chip-enabled credit cards. So that's kind of the idea and the premise of that first section. And then we kind of do the same thing for each different type of topic. And again, all of these are in the PowerPoint. So the next 3, we're changing them to sound more conversational, but yet professional. And 4.3, we're wanting them to be more positive. So instead of starting with a negative, we regret to announce that we can offer the 50% discount. Instead, you can say, act quickly. We are still offering the 50% discount until we have the first 25 buyers. So you kind of get the point. You want to just focus on the positive. Get rid of biased language in 4.4. Make sure we're speaking in plain language and familiar words so it's not taking people's time. Pulling out a thesaurus, so to speak, when they're reading our email in 4.5. Making sure we're using really precise words in 4.6 and getting rid of those annoying buzzwords in 4.9. Again, I really feel like the PowerPoint is what you need to help you here. Just real quick rewrites. I don't need the old. I can just take the new if that works for you. But if you want to have old and new for comparison, I ask that you just, if you could, please put the new in a different font color to help me when grading. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. And here's for a great week 5.